What's up guys? I'm not really sure where I left off because it's been a fair while in between, but inlet manifold's on and the engine, I went through and just checked all the injectors, changed the O-rings. You have one in the top and in the bottom, and you've also got an O-ring around this sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, but the injector sits in it, like a seat, I guess. So yeah, just clean all them up, use Vaseline to install it all again so it doesn't pinch any O-rings or whatever. It's pretty simple. I should have filmed it, but I didn't. I'm sorry. And when I say I'm sorry, I'm not really sorry. So I was just in my own little world. So yeah. Sleeker Spares stock these new filters for the Raceworks fuel filter cartridge. So what I'm going to do is quickly show you how to undo these. You just obviously use a big nut shufter. One of these big dogs. Oh shit, dude. Okay, I'll quickly show you how to do these filters. Raceworks filter, and it just undoes, obviously, shifter each end, crack it. Pull this out, you have the cartridge, the filter, this little thing on top of the filter to stop it from coming loose, I guess. And then it just pops straight off of that section there. There's no ring in there, and there's nothing on there. It just sort of slides straight in, and that O-ring seals it inside. Make sense? Sweet. There is no ring on the outside of this as well. That seals in the cartridge here. Shouldn't need to replace that unless you've done it up way beyond FT and you've ruined it. Sleeker Spares stock these. I don't know if you can see the part number. This one is a 10 micron fuel filter. And yeah, they always got them in stock, all sorts of different microns. This is what I use. I only use the one filter. So as you can see, I actually cleaned this one out quite a few times. This is a new one. So yeah, it's done its day. I'll hang on to it just in case I need it badly one day, but yep. Okay, so you can either do the, it all back together whatever way you want. You can pop this straight back in the bottom. It's got to be sitting with the legs down. So pretend it's in there. These legs have got to be sitting down so it holds the bottom of the filter up. It's just so the filter doesn't bounce around in there. That's all it's designed to do, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone. There's obviously easier ways to do this, but naturally it wants to sit the other way. Come on, dick. There we go. It listened. You can put a bit of spit around that O-ring, or just a little bit of, Vaseline, whatever. Bit of oil, fuel, not fuel. Anything just to make it a little bit wet so it can pop straight in like that. And you're done. And you just slide it straight in. Do the dog up. And then do a rattle check. If it doesn't rattle, you know you've done it properly. If it rattles, you've got that little thing down the bottom around the wrong way. And to prove that, I'm going to quickly do it. So it's done up tight. Hear it? You've put it in wrong. So flip it around. There we go. Do it back up. Nice and tight. No rattle. Sweet. Job done. Now I just nip that up with two shifters and pop it back in the back of the car. And sorry for the beads of sweat coming down. It's freaking hot in the shed today. But here's what it is. Alright, on to the next thing. Probably didn't tell you guys either. Got the exhaust manifold on as well. Obviously the turbo. I got this new flexi drain pipe from Sleeker Spares. I don't know if I had talked about it. Anyway, they sell everything. The fitting that goes in the block, this, and the fitting on the turbo. It's really good. I've been chewing through rubber lines for years. at least, you know, to a year when I'm drifting this thing all the time. So this will last forever, near on forever, and you can bend it to suit where you want it to go, basically. So obviously avoid the manifold, and then once it's in the car, that might be close to the chassis rail, so we can just move it around to make it work, you know, easy. Got a couple of lines made. This one sits close to the manifold, and then it was pretty old. Up here, I'll just chuck a P-clamp on here and hold it away from the manifold there. But yeah, head drain's on. This one's a bit of a, like, what would you say? A bit bodgy. It works, it's a home job. But yeah, it's a big fat line, so any excess oil in the head can just go straight back down. Because as we all know, RBs and their oiling system isn't ideal. Everything gets clogged up in the head. So yeah, now I can chuck the direct clutch on, twin plate clutch, and then I'll hoof the gearbox on, and we'll literally be chucking it back in the engine bay probably this afternoon, because I want to get that in there and then mock up the new Vinny Fab intercooler I got over there, because I'm going to have to cut these out and figure out how I'm going to mount it. Might make some new brackets off the bottom here or something, and yep. And then I've got to try and make some alley piping. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do there yet, but anyway, we'll do that, and yeah, it'd be good to see the engine back in there. Maybe I'll just cut straight to that, because you know, you guys have seen me pull this in and out so many times, so maybe I'll just sort of go like this, and then like that, and like, ta-da, oh, hang on, ta-da, jeez, boom, voila. You want to say see you? High five? High five! Come on, Knuckles. Yeah, high five. High five. Good boy. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.